Podium here, 1 and 2 at least. There's third right there. David Gravel wins the Joker's Jackpot 100K. Donnie Schott second. Brad Sweet third. David first off, biggest win of the season. You're 11th of the year. You guys are on fire right now all year long. What was going through your mind that whole race? That was a chaotic race. We saw, I don't even know how many guys up front drop out or flip, whatever. What were you thinking in the two?
Yeah, I knew it was a long race and just trying to figure out where my car was the best. And I tried to run up high where those guys were, and I just didn't feel very good up there. And, Sunshine getting a flat put me in decent position and then got past Kyle. And me running second there, I thought, I had an opportunity, but really Gio had a torrid pace and he was far away. If there wasn't a caution, I don't know if we would ever got to him. So luckily there was a caution, was able to put some pressure on him, and he got in the fence, and just luckily he didn't come down the track and take me out. So from there, under the red, Cody said stick with the line I was running and try to do that for 8 laps. And man, it gets technical. Once you spin that one time off a turn forward, it's so hard to get the tires back underneath you, and just chasing your wing with your race car, and luckily we were good enough to get it done.
Hand it to Donnie. Donnie, you had that green white checkered shot at him. Obviously came home second. Do you think if you had a longer restart there, you would have had a better run too?
Well, I had 40 laps, so I had plenty. But I think it was going to take more than that green white checkered for sure. It seemed like the longer I went, the better I felt, or I don't know, something about getting heat in the tires or what, but the track felt a little bit different tonight than last night. So, David was obviously really good, and he was in that groove where I wanted to be. So I don't know if I was going to be able, even if I could have got there, could have made something happen. But it is what it is. He drove a great race, did everything right, and we needed to be a little bit better. But sometimes you just have to settle.
Any questions from anyone? TJ.
David, you were kind of running the middle of the bottom most of that race. Is that the plan going in, or is that something you just found during the race?
40 laps running the wall at Eldora is not something I love to do, but if I had to be there, I had to be there. But my car wasn't happy up there. I had the wing pretty far back and just couldn't finish a corner off up there. So I don't know, just early on I knew they watered it, and the bottom was already good off of 2 and that B main, so I thought there was quite a bit of meat down there. So I abused that for a while, and man, there's a bump down there that you can't see, but you just start bouncing like crazy, and I did that too many times. So I figured, let me just run on the crease and keep my speed up, and that seemed to help and get me into 3 better. So just happy to make the right moves, had a little bit of racing luck, and sealed the deal.
What did you and Cody talk about under that open red? At that point, you were still second behind Selzy.
There's a lot of F-bombs, but it was just run the same line and keep doing what you're doing.
Brad, what was it like for you at that point? I mean, you were kind of starting to slip back a little bit, and you brought it back to the front.
Yeah, we definitely were just not able to run the lines that we want to run like David and Donnie. You always want to be good, down the track, so when you get to traffic or and you keep your tires a lot cooler. So I knew once I, went green and I tried to kind of run down the track and I was struggling, I knew I was probably in a little bit of trouble, but you just got to make the best of it and just ran the top, tried not to plug it in the wall and try to keep my tires under me. But the red definitely helped us. We were able to get the car a little bit better after the red and kind of came back towards them. But, short runs were good for us because, when all the tires are equal, we can run kind of at their pace, but as soon as we get our tires too hot, then they start driving away. So just got to get our car a little bit better. It was a great racetrack, really technical, and just always fun racing on a track like that. Just it comes down to driver figuring out their car and getting your car right. So we got 2 more nights to try to get a little bit better.
TJ again. David, real quick, how much does it suck winning 100K on Thursday and you got to race again tomorrow?
Never sucks winning races no matter what day of the week it is. Like I said in my Victory Lane interview, I've never won a big race here. It's always eluded me, and I want a Kings Royal really, really bad, and I just don't know where this event fits yet, right? Is this considered historical big one? Is this event going to stay the same name for the next 20 years, 30 years? I guess I'm the first winner of this event, so hopefully it's something that's going to stick around for a long time, and they could keep building this midweek, big event here at Eldora. So I don't know where it places, but it definitely feels good to win a big one, that's for sure.
Donnie, real quick, how good do you guys feel going into the weekend in the Kings Royal Crown?
I felt really good last night and doesn't feel so good today. So, I've been racing long enough to know that no matter what happens yesterday, what happens today isn't going to have any really bearing on tomorrow. Feel good. My guys they're kind of in a zone right now where we got a race car that's very competitive, regardless of where it's at, and that makes me feel really good going into this weekend and on.